Welcome back, everybody. I am going to show you today how to make a bracelet or lanyard using a wave clip. And these wave clips are kind of unique because of the shape. They kind of remind me of a wave here, this hook part. But you can also, if you wanted, you could undo the bracelet and use this as a lanyard as well. So today that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to make one of these. Pretty cool little clip there, nice and smooth. Doesn't really, well, actually it doesn't at all dig into you like some bracelets can. But the first thing we're going to do, and this can be kind of tricky at first, getting the measurement is probably the trickiest part, is we are going to, I'm sorry, got a phone call coming in, looking at that. We're just going to take this and we're going to start our cow's hitch on this end, on the eyelet end. So we're going to just, you can go either way. I'm going to go down through the top here. That's just how I would normally do it. We're going to open this up. And what I've got here, I've got about 10 feet of paracord. And this is the Digital Viper. And I'm just going to do the Solomon. The regular basic old design here. And that's the design I'm going to do for this one. Got a lot of twisting going on with this paracord at the end here. There we go, got it out. Alright, so now that it's out, this is the design I'm going to do. That's the Solomon design. They're just standard, regular old, plain Jane, first of its kind. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to figure out a length. And because this one already fits me, I'm going to use this as my reference. But what you would have to do in this case, you'd have to wrap this around your wrist, clip it, and then mark it. That's probably the easiest way to do it because this buckle does not come apart. Okay, now if you were to do this on a jig, simply put one clip on one side, flip it over, or I'm sorry, use one on one side and then take another one and just move it straight up to your other hook. And that would work on a jig just fine. And then what you do is you would just unhook one of them and then loop it over, and then you'd have your hook. It's kind of hard to explain without seeing it. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna run these through my fingers. We're gonna go up through here. Actually, we're gonna measure this first. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to go like this, and I got a pen here. Probably not going to be able to see this in a second, but we're going to mark it anyway. That's my end point. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this through my fingers. Sorry about that. And go up through here. I'm going to pull it all the way through so I can get any twisting out of here. There we go, and then we'll back it out. Now I got to look for that mark I just made. Probably not the best color to write on because now now it's blending in. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's my mark. So I'm just going to back this up to that mark, which should go to about right there. I'm going to fold my buckle so it's facing up, and I've got my working ends coming off to the right and the left. Okay, and then I'm just going to start. So this is one where the buckle, your length here is the loop. So this is going to be the, around your wrist. This is that length plus the buckle. So you got to add the buckle in there because that takes up some length too. Okay, so we're just going to do a Solomon here. So you take your left over the right, just like that. And you want to try and hold the buckle in place while you do this, which is the most difficult part at the beginning. So once you get your loop, hold it with your left thumb, just like that. So there is a loop under my thumb, see? Now take your right cord, go over the left one, go inside the bracelet, so under these two cords here, So you're going under those two, and then you're going to poke it through that loop that you created, that you were holding with your left thumb. Now pull your slack through and pull her tight. Now I need to check to see where my marking is at to make sure that I'm at the right length. Yeah, and I am. Okay, so we're going to get this pulled nice and tight, which is kind of hard to do on this one, but you can do it. Okay, so we'll go about right there. Now while that's tight, kind of hold on to that knot because it'll try to loosen up on you. Create a loop on the right, go around or over top of that cord, take it around the back, and then up and through. And pull her through. Okay, and then we'll pull that tight. Now once you do about 3 of these, well, let me do one first. Create the loop, take the right cord over the left one, around the back and through that loop. Now the one that's making the loop, the cord that's on the right now, that's the one that's making the loop. So you've got a loop here, and then you got a loop here, and a loop here, and a loop here. That's always going to make your loop on the top. This cord is always going to make your loop. This cord is always going to go around the back and through that loop. So this is going to switch sides. So you got it on the right now. Next one will be on the left. Then you pull it tight. Then it'll be on the right. Just keep that in mind. Now once you get about 3 of these knots done, you can undo this. And you've got 2 loops here. And then you can keep going with your bracelet once you get to that point. So I'm going to do a couple more here with you. I'll do them a little closer so you can see what I've got going. You're going to do the right one. Keep a loop on the right. Take your left cord over, go around the back and through. Pull her tight. Now it's going to be on the left side. Create the loop on the left. Go over the left cord. Take that one around the back and through. This bracelet is super easy, super fast. You can knock out one of these in less than 5 minutes when you get really good at it. I would do this whole bracelet on video for you, but I don't want to waste 5 minutes of your time. That's why I usually cut away. I'll cut away here in a second and come back and show you how to finish it up. It's hard to see what design we've got going here because of the pattern. This digital viper, it's kind of a camouflage, so you can't really see what's going on there. But this is basically what we've got, that exact same thing. It looks much better when you use 2 colors. Alright, well, I'm going to finish this up, and then I'll be back to show you how to snip your ends and singe it so that you have a completed bracelet. Okay, so let's see here. This only took me about 2 minutes to complete. I already had about a minute into it up here, so about 3 minutes to do the bracelet. Not very long at all. These are pretty simple bracelets to do. That's why they're so good for doing fundraisers. I've got just a little down here at the bottom left to fill in, maybe a couple passes. And then what I'll do is I'll cut the ends and singe them. So just fit as much in here as you can. And you can see I put the other one on here so you can see what we got going on. Very nice and smooth. There's no hard edges on here at all. They're all nice and curved and contoured so it doesn't dig into you at all. Alright, so I can get one more, it looks like. Yeah, we can do one more. Just make sure that when you get down to the last one that you're not going over top of your cow's hitch like I just did there. And you also want to check the back to make sure it's not going over anything back there. Alright, so we'll cut these. Grab my scissors. Cut that one there. Singe the end. Does a real quick job. Get this guy over here. Get this one singed. Perfect. Alright, and then you've got your 2 loops at the end here. You're just going to clip these in. Oh, that paracord's still hot, just burned myself. Alright, we'll clip these guys in. Just like that. Real simple. And these are very, very easy to turn into a lanyard. So let's just say, for instance, you've got your lanyard here and then you've got your 2 pieces coming off that to go around your neck. That would hold your keys perfectly. But that's the wave clip. Very limited stock on these right now. We've got a lot more coming in. But get them while you can for now, and we'll have more in stock later. Hope you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, Paracord on.